working? That's the question of the day. No matter how bad the movie is, the goods been like, it takes you at least 3 nights. Welcome back to Car Chats. I feel like this is a segment I do in every video and I love it. It's great. So I just finished my day of consulting and it was a super short day, which I kind of love. I love starting early. I started at 8:30, finished at 1. I had 3 consults. I was meant to have 4, but the last client got COVID and couldn't come in. Totally fair enough. So I went home early at 1 o'clock and it was pretty great. I'm gonna go have some lunch. My clients were super lovely. I had one initial which was via Zoom and that was more on bloating and hormone imbalances, possibly heading into perimenopause. So we did some hormone testing. We're going to wait for the results to come back from that. And then I also put her on some, what did I put her on? I put her on NAC, which is an amino acid also called NAC or N-acetylcysteine. And it is essentially a really powerful antioxidant. It's the precursor to our body's most powerful antioxidant, which is glutathione, which is predominantly in the liver. And I gave her this because she has been a heavy drinker for a very long time. And I think that's exacerbating A, her bloating, and B, her mood, because she's getting a lot of anxiety, a lot of constipation, everything's a bit sluggish. So this is a really gentle way to support the liver and to help deal with any oxidative stress that could come from drinking excessive alcohol. And I'm talking 10 to 15 drinks a week. It's quite a lot on the liver. And the liver has a lot to deal with. It's got hormones to deal with, and we're trying to clear those hormones via the liver and via the bowels. And if they're both not working, then obviously you're going to have hormonal imbalances and things are going to not be working very well. So that was my first client. It's off to a good start. I'm pretty happy with it. The second client I had is a 19-year-old boy who has cysts or boils. And I think it's a sebaceous cyst. He has a really big one on his face and, you know, he's got a lot of anxiety as well. So our treatment was aimed around helping the skin, but also helping with the anxiety side of things and helping him feel a little bit better because he was not in a good way when we first met. So this is the second consult with him and he's feeling a lot better, sleeping a lot better. And they were the 2 main treatment aims we were working on the first consult. And a month later, now we're ready to really dig into the skin stuff. And it's interesting with consults because you never usually are treating everything all at once. It usually comes in stages, and usually I like to get them feeling better first, and then once they're feeling better and more motivated and more energetic, then we can move on to the nitty-gritty stuff because I know that they'll stick to that a little bit more. And the third client I had was another really interesting one. It was another follow-up. He originally came in because he has a skin condition to which we have now figuring out that it's probably more likely to be psoriasis, which has an autoimmune component. And looking at his bloods and, you know, his presentation, it definitely does look like there is a immune aspect to it. But he's also training for a half marathon for the first time in his life, and he wants a bit more support with that. So we are supporting his diet and we're using herbal medicine to help adaptation to physical stress. Herbs like withania, Siberian ginseng. We're also addressing the autoimmunity with herbs like Romania. And then I've got a few other herbs in there that are more focused on skin healing and addressing the stress level and the nervous system. So that's pretty much what we've done. I'm going to go inside now and eat some food. And I don't know what else I'll do for the rest of the day. But yeah, it's also Valentine's Day today, which is really cute. So it's a bit rainy. We're gonna go for a picnic, but we'll probably end up just doing a floor picnic with some pizza. That's the plan. Goodness Me box, so I thought I'd unbox it with you guys. And this one's heavy, like there's a lot going on in here. I'm so excited. You know what, this is actually really funny because I just ran out of peanut butter, and my favorite peanut butter ever is the Maver's Crunchy peanut butter. And what's in here? I knew it. I had a feeling and they pulled through. So now I don't have to buy peanut butter. Love that. If you want a good peanut butter that's natural, definitely this one, because it just has peanuts and a little bit of sea salt, and the sea salt is what makes it just like that next level good peanut butter. How good. Anyway, doesn't really matter. What else have we got? More teas. Turmeric, ginger, tulsi tummy tea. We love nuts. Some form of nut mix. A baby boot. I love that there's always 2 beverages for me to try. A classic G&T. More tea. So much tea. Loose leaf honey chai. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Yum! That's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm so excited to try that. What are these? Sugar freezies. Black Widow. Marvel characters. Oh my god, Zach is gonna love these. The Hulk. It's a green one. And an Iron Man one. Very cute. Love to see it. Okay. They're like little Zupa Dupas, I think. What's this? Magic Milk. It's the Botanica Blends hot chocolate. Relaxing. I've been wanting to try this. That sounds so good. And a korma blend to make a curry. Cool. That's actually a really good box. It's like a bit different. And you get a full chai and a full peanut butter. Love that. That was a good box. I'm keen. Are we working? That's the question of the day. I hope so. But anyway, today was... What was today? Today was Thursday. Wow. And I'm exhausted. What a day. Like, it's been a bit ridiculous. I worked in Mooloolaba today. It wasn't even that long. It's been a long week and I'm fucking tired. So I consulted this morning. I had 2 consults, 2 discovery calls, and they were both initial consults, and I love consulting, don't get me wrong, it's so good, and I much prefer it to reception work, which I do a bit of both of, and admin work. But I don't know, I think because it's my period week, I'm just feeling so flat, and it's really hard for me to give, not that I should be giving myself, but my energy and my attention to something or someone when they're at their most vulnerable and I'm also not 100%. Like, you can't give from an empty cup, and that's so true. But it's hard to, like, I can't be 100% all the time. I think that's the reality of it. And, you know, some days will be hard and I won't be able to, you know, feel like I've done my best, and I don't know. You know what? No. I do feel like I've done my best. It's just, I hate feeling like it's so draining for me to do my best. So I think that's the issue. But hopefully tomorrow, I've only got 2, I think, and I'll have a weekend and hopefully feel a bit more refreshed by the time next week rolls around, and it won't be so draining. That's the plan anyway, so we'll see what happens. So we're about to go see Uncharted because Zach wants to.
I always want to go to the movies.
It's adorable. And I think it's going to surprise us. I think it's going to be...
No.
I'm going to give it a 6.5.
6.5?
6.5, that's what I'm feeling. And what are you going to give it?
A 5.
Okay, we will check back in and let you
probably
know
gonna
what
be
we
worse.
think.
It's probably going to be worse.
It's gonna be totally
I
fine.
don't
We're
have
getting
any
Guzman, so.
I don't have any expectations, but I think it's going to be bad.
Yeah, but we're getting Guzman, so it's like,
That
no
doesn't
matter
count.
how bad the
That
movie
doesn't
is,
count.
the Guzman, like,
No,
it takes you up at least 3
it
notches,
doesn't.
I reckon.
Not for a movie.
I reckon it does.
No. It doesn't fix anything.
Alright, well, we'll see. We'll check back in soon. Too wide.
What?
Oh, you know what I worked out the other day? I worked out. You hate this, don't you? It's quite funny. I worked out that if I put the little camera thing on the right side of my car, like the camera holder, if I put it on the right side, that it actually does get me. Yeah, I know. Best $4 I've ever spent. Quick market haul. I went to the markets this morning with my friend Michelle, and I've never been to this market before, and I'm so excited. I love markets. They're so fun, and everything's a little bit cheaper. So I thought I'd show you what I got. I got a fresh bread, a rye sourdough, which is meant to be lower in gluten, so hopefully I can eat it. I got some raspberries. I got some strawberries. I got 3 avocados for $5. What the heck? And some lemons. And a new bag. Cute little market bag for me. So yeah, now I'm off to breakfast with a friend, and then we're gonna go to the beach. We're probably gonna go to Moffat, which is one of my favorite beaches around here, because it's a vibe. It's a good beach. I love it. Get it. I'm gonna record this because I think it's really funny. It's really funny that when I was looking back on footage from today, that we were, when we were talking in the car, like when we parked, the camera was facing the wrong way. I'm not even surprised.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just doing some treatment plans for some of my Monday clients, and I usually like to do this on Sundays, just so when Monday does roll around, if I have any follow-ups, they're all sorted and I don't have to be too stressed on the day. So yeah, I just kind of review what we were doing last time, and then if there's anything I want to add to them, like this lady, for example, I had her on a herbal formula last time addressing period pain, and also on a sleep formula. So I just wanted to double check what we put her on, and then when I see her tomorrow, we can kind of review how everything went and if she's noticed a difference and a change. in her sleep and her cycle, and if not, then we can pivot. So yeah. So Sunday afternoon, we've gotten home from Mulaney. I've done most of my treatment plans that I need to for my clients. I've got one to do, and I think it will take like half an hour or so. So in the meantime, I'm gonna bake some cookies, and I got these ones from Woolworths. They're the no sugar sugar-free chocolate chip cookies, and I haven't tried many of the no sugar products, so you know, sometimes you just feel like a chocolate chip cookie, but I'm trying to reduce my sugar intake. So that's the plan, and it's super easy to make. It's a lot of instructions for a cookie mix. Right, okay, let's go. How much butter do we need? 45 grams. I'm just gonna cut it. Pop it in the bowl. It smells like protein cookies. Pop it all in, and then we just give it a good little stir. Yeah, I reckon it needs more butter. I really do. I think that should be pretty good. There's nothing worse than like a really dry cookie. There's just not. Like, that's what we're working with now. It reckons it's gonna make 12. You're meant to spread them out. Press down so they flatten into a round shape approximately 6 centimeters wide. I reckon about that. I desperately need to clean my oven, but look at those. My goodness. How good. Yum. Not bad. They're kind of like Subway cookies. I like them. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog off here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.